Yeah, at a previous meeting, Council Beaton and I both said, these things were addressed before we just finally go ahead and build them, and then it's not to satisfaction, we don't want to build something that's not going to be, get it done, and have to start sticking an addition on the back. Okay.
Follow up from after the fire department as well, they got, they would like to try to share with that same thing, they're not with the fire department itself, but the side of it, that's all the lots, drain rooms, and they, couple for them, and on roadside, is drain room and stuff, one question, this being prior to budget, and where were we writing that $200,000 check?
Cornerstone.
Yeah, where's the money coming from? But our budget's not set.
It will come out of the, sorry, it will come out of the $725,000 that we worked on at the last budget meeting. And most of that, fair amount of that money, I don't have the number off the top of my head, will come out of the reserve for the fire building.
All right, thank you. All in favor of the motion?
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
So the reason that we want to do this is so that we actually probably can save money. I think that's key. The council understands why we're doing this right now. By doing this now, we're probably putting off any added costs that might come down the road. So it's sort of like we're spending money up front, but with the thought that we're going to be able to save money going forward.
Yeah, I was looking at the Cornerstone, the capital documents, and they expect a 30% hike in the building price within a month and a half. So that's why you got this for the building price. 30% on that, and it's exchange. All in favor of the motion? Motion carried. Thank you.
So, we're just getting our newsletter, like exactly what we discussed in March. And we have some things that are going to be included in there, but didn't know if there was anything. So far, we have dog take, fire prevention, rules and regulations around garbage and recycling pickup, survey about office hours, and an update on the equipment purchase. That's usually the standard stuff we spend with, but
Is there anything else council would like to see as far as information and anything?
I'd like to see also council agrees, just a little update with equipment purchased, an update on the fire hall that we purchased the actual building and are starting the project.
Anybody got anything else?
Mr. Chair, let me just a plug for fire hall, but we are going to send out a brochure to all taxpayers in the coming weeks that will explain the fire hall, what it's all about, the cost, and a lot of other things.
do you want me to send that brochure separately, just so that
Right. Okay, any resolution to accept, for the county coordinator report? Okay, Randy, all in favor? Carried. Treasurer, administrator. Henry.
Okay, unaudited financial statement for December 2020. The audit has been continuing this week for year end. So some of these numbers would be changed depending on what the auditor is on, if there's something that needs to be ended up. So what stuck out for me that needs to be adjusted by the auditors is the Safe Restart COVID-19 fund. They will be double checking from reserves budgeted, so that comes in change as well. This is all that I really picked up on, that I was wanting to bring to people's attention. Is there any other thoughts?
Anything else jump out there? Anything else jump out to you? Questions on another financial statement? Nothing? Motion to approve the financial statement? Carried. Thank you. All in favor? Carried.
Okay, voucher listing in the amount of $106,129.98. You have your list on your end. Any questions? Invoicing?
Questions on the motion?
Just, I never missed this, but the ballpark, that's just, it's just for something, they're closing the ballpark.
Are you talking back on the financial statement, Larry, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be an auditor entry.
Oh, no, I think about,
Where are you?
I'm with the, the slip.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. So ballpark fence is paid for, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, okay, that's it, that's my question. The ballpark fence is looked after, they were to come back and do some things or something. But it's looked at.
It's all set.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions on the listing?
A motion to pay the vouchers. Amy? Randy? All in favor? Just while we're on finance, probably it's just information, well, it's not really just information, but make council aware. I don't know if you've all seen the email or not on that Mr. Kraft and the province put out on the modernization funding. With in our case, very convenient timing. And I believe we qualify in 2 out of the 4 categories. So we have Amanda working fairly quickly on that one. I'm quite confident now, so that's just information that we're following up on. So that will help us out drastically if we're successful there. And Amanda's gonna make sure we're out.
The applications are not quite open yet, but they're coming.
Yeah.
So at least the announcement's there, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
When was the closing date on that?
I don't know, I reached out to Denise and to load up, and, when there's more, because it's fairly new, so when there's more information,
Yeah.
I'll have a better idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
While we're talking finance, that would be turning that way.
Okay, the township lawyers did a title search on, the roll number 123600002033 The title has some issues. The first issue is that the property is landlocked, no means of access, this diminishes the value. It is possible that the neighboring property owners may be of interest in purchasing the land, but unlikely there will be a market otherwise. And the description of the land is poor, and it overlaps neighboring properties. So they were suggesting we do a survey, but the expense of the survey is not worth it. Everyone has a copy of the map. So I guess I just need council to let me know, we just let it be, do you want a survey, do you want to continue with it, what would you like to do?
So, Mr. Chair,
All right.
if you look at that, there's a lot line from 62 highway, the full length of that lot. Is that not a lot line that is accessible by anybody? There should be a 33-foot lot line that gives someone accessibility to that property.
My understanding is there's only access through concession lines, not all.
Oh,
Not 6200.
No, Level.
So somebody else owns the mail strip the other side of the highway.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I may, it starts the, I got Emery, but where's this come from? I got Emery going back for a file, so we own it. But I thought they went forward. And any of them that are marketable, we'll market them. And this one, in this case, we're being suggested that it's not. So my suggestion would be, is we search to see who the neighboring owners are, and see if there's any value in that property to them, and approach it that way. Yeah, if there's a neighbor there that wants that property and is interested in it, I'll reach out to them and see what we can come up with. If that's okay with them.
Mr. Chair. So, as your understanding, that is the allowable in read, that 33 feet is not, the same as the concession line, the 66.
Yeah, there's no 33 feet between lot lines, only if there's a concession that going through.
Okay, thank you.
And our lawyers in title search on that, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that would be my suggestion, then we reach out to the neighbors, whoever it is, and see what we do.
Well, it only makes sense that we get rid of it if it was not of value to us, then it may be of value to one of them.
Yeah.
And if they want to, make us an offer, then I would say, yeah.
And in turn, you're going to full circle, in turn, if it's of value to them, it becomes part of theirs, it's value to us.
That's right.
Randy?
Yeah, the property to the south of that, by looking at the map, would be really the only one that would really 100% benefit, because it would store up their property, and all the north would just make it more of a, little more over the gate. But yeah, for the property to the south, it would be more beneficial. I don't think the one in front would want to really strip that off.
All right, and hands on this and see what it goes.
Yeah. So do
Randy?
you need a motion for that?
Yes, I do, sir.
I'll make a motion that we send a letter to the two landowners and see if anybody is, willing to take on a little more property.
Carrie, second motion, all in favor? Carrie? You have to bear with me here, I'm having technical difficulties, I have nothing. Technical information.
Just accept my report. I'll help you with your.
Carrie, all in favor? Carrie? I'll check in with that tower on. We move on to reports from the advisory committee. Committee as a whole, budget draft meeting of January 9th, minutes. Approval of the minutes. Larry, all in favor? Gary?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I'd like to commend Amanda on that budget meeting. There was a lot of information in that budget meeting that took place, and she captured the whole meeting in these few paragraphs, without losing, anything that took place in the budget meeting.
You still wrote it, right? Okay. I just got it all there with them, didn't I? Report to statutory committees, boards and external agencies, county waste, solution maps, going on up there. Amy, Randy, all there, Gary, correspondence. Everybody, correspondence, anything you'd like to respond to, or questions on?
make a motion, we'll get this out there for us.
Are you with that? Okay, have a second to that motion? Carried, all in favor? Carried. Anybody have any unfinished business? None? Yes, sir.
Yes, I'd like to move the notice of motion for the next meeting, that we, bring to the discussion on, staff reports, brought to council.
Okay. Everybody okay with that? Okay. For me, in that one, also, we can, going back to Amanda's question on inputs for tax bill. I think, through all our council discussions and our non-council meetings and through the budget process, and I think it's fair on our behalf and even on our council's behalf that we explain in detail on our conclusions coming out of how we got to our conclusions on our budget. And what I'm getting at there, we've, and in my opinion, in the past year or so, we have spent a good chunk of change and money, and we've had reviews done, and studies done, fire review done, and a large part of our budget this year was to what was being mandated and what we need to do. And that goes beyond the fire hall, we have the, help me with the wording on this, and the safety. That's important.
Fire services review,
I know the community safety,
the community risk assessment.
the risk assessment, and, all this good stuff that we have to follow up that would be amended again is dictated our budget. Not dictated, that's what I mean, we're reacting to it. That needs to be shared with the public. Because someday we're gonna for sure get, I think, on our budget this year, and all we're gonna spend more money on how. Anybody else want to follow up on that?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I'm glad you can make that point. It looks sometimes like we, are demanding to do a lot of things that have to be done. Rightly or wrongly, we are legislated by the province to do things like, the fire review. The fire marshal's office basically would tell us that we had to do the fire review. Things like our different, asset management, all our other, things that we are asked to do, basically are legislated by the provincial government, and we're given deadlines to meet. I'm not criticizing the provincial government for what they do. I truly believe what they, and that is to hold all of us out here in the municipal, councils accountable for their, the dates and the deadlines. And that's what they do, which I think is appropriate. The only other thing I'd say is, most of the things that we get that come to us, we're starting to see that if we don't follow what they lay out for us to get done, the idea of us getting any funding, and I think Amanda's seen this pretty clear also, that without things like asset management plans being completed on time, deadlines met, you're not going to get funding. It's quite clear that in all the funding things that we apply for, that these things have to be in place. So I'm glad that you made the comment. I think Actually, I think we do a pretty good job for where we are. And I'm very pleased to think that the funding application that Ned is working on, I think when people look at where we are with our shared services that we have and where we want to go, that we, I hope, will be looked at very favorably when it comes to funding for the fire hall. Anyway, once again, thank you for bringing that up.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, finals. Amanda, we have a couple finals.
We have the first item is a bylaw authorizing the Township of Madoc to enter into emergency services agreement with Hastings County.
First, second, and third reading. Yay, yay, yay.
Yay.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, that was Mary Ann.
Yay.
And the second one is the bylaw to amend bylaw 1416-2017, which establishes the rate of pay for members of the Madoc Township Fire Department.
Three readings, first, second, and third. Yay, carried.
And the next one is a bylaw authorizing interim tax installment in the year 2021.
First, second, and third reading. Randy, anything? Thank you. That wraps up our regular business.
Yeah, we need another date. Is Carly coming?
Yeah.
That's it.
Just go ahead and take us off.